it going? Peter here with Dion Empowerment Systems. It's Friday, January 3rd, so happy belated New Year's and all that good old holidays and stuff to all you guys. I hope you guys had a blast and all that. And anyway, this video, one of our first videos for this channel today, is to the main topic is going to be, and the focus point is, are you an expert, or should I be an expert in this industry, even though you feel like you're not really fully an expert? You know, maybe you're lagging a degree, or you're lagging a particular license or bond to talk about something that you already know a lot about. You've dove into this thing, and this particular subject you like, and you have a passion, and you're at the point where you're using terms and words that other people around you, your peers, don't know. And so you, at this point, to answer this question in a short way is yes, you should be that expert, because there's a ton of people under you that know diddly about that. And there's other things that you gain out of being that expert, even at a level of, you know, first of all, being an expert just means that you probably know a lot of, enough to teach or help somebody. It doesn't mean that you're the best, you know, because there's always a learning curve, and you should never have that mentality that, you know, just like any professional industry, an engineer, or doctor, or an attorney, you know, there's always something to learn. Same in trading. I trade and I teach people that. We'll get more about that later on. That's my thing. I run Dion Empowerment Systems here with my wife to kind of help her out with the online business world, and a lot of the marketing stuff that I take away from here helps me with my other business at being an expert. And you probably noticed me driving. A lot of my followers and trading students know that I still work. I make money for a living. I pay all my mortgage and all my overhead and for all my little toys and extra junk that some people don't need in life with my employment money. And then I trade and I grow that whole business by compounding money, adding money from this business, compounding my trade money. Subscribers pay me to learn, in which, you know, people speculate there that that's a whole big gimmick. I disagree, because I don't charge enough for my course anyway. But I started becoming an expert once I knew that I had some statistical edge, my trades had some good results. At that point, I can help people with something that they want help with. Yeah, I'm an expert at that time. Now, I don't have to go and lie and become like some of those things online that, you know, go rent fake cars and hotel rooms or whatever they be, or resort properties, and claim that they're mine, okay? I don't have to lie. I could be authentic and actually make 30% a year on my money, and other people are going to want to learn, and so I'm an expert, right? So the point isn't about me, it's about you guys out there. You know, you're here for a reason. You found this video because you're kind of maybe searching about this topic and it popped up, and you're questioning if you should really be and take charge of your life on this thing that you have a passion about and be that expert. You're feeling a little self-doubt because inside you're worried about probably what your personal people that know you think about you. You're too worried about, well, so-and-so knows that 2 years ago I was like this, but now I'm like this. Well, then, you know what, that person, you don't need to worry about what those people around you think. There's a whole rest of the world that doesn't know you and is only going to know you for your expertise, and that's all that matters. Your expertise is what matters. People one day will pay you for this expertise, and in the beginning you share it and you give it away for free. Unfortunately, when you do that, you'll get a little more disgruntled to find that people don't utilize free things. In fact, they even degrade it when it's free. It happened to me when I had a lot of free students, you know, but I was testing a product and making sure that my structure worked and my course stuff was working and the programs were all in line and the servers weren't going to crash, and so we had enough of that. And that's about it. And now I have a nice solid amount of a set price on my product. I make money trading. I charge people to teach them do it. So I'm a product of my own words and beliefs. So I'm an expert, right? That's what that makes me. Bottom line. There's going to be people always better than you. There's going to be people way better than me. And I see them in the trading world. Sometimes they kick my butt in different styles of trading, as far as how rapidly they can make money and different things they do and how aggressive they are. I consider myself aggressive, but I'm more, I have a consistent approach that has a statistical edge. It makes me an expert. People are happy. Bottom line. But back to the point. I don't like to veer away too much. I have a bad habit of doing that. I want want you to take charge of whatever it is that you have a passion about, and I want you to just put all the worries away, the worries most likely of what other freaking people think that mean nothing to you, that make no money for you, to worry about them, and take charge of your expertise and grow your business and have 100% fun with it. 100% fun along the way. You know, look like a fool or feel like an idiot to other people that don't know you. That's the best way you're going to learn. And let me tell you what becomes the best teacher. You become the best teacher and the best expert by teaching. You know, because people are going to come at you with questions. People are going to come at you with things that you aren't going to know. And you'll have to be authentic and get back to them at it. And not be fake and make up something just to answer something right away. And be original and just let them know that I'll get back to you on that. I don't really know. Well, you don't have to. You can figure out your way of doing it, but then you learn from those people, right? And that makes you a better expert. So by helping others, you know, I started discovering that you learn and you become a better expert. I remember years ago, I was in martial arts for about 5 years, and one of my original professors in martial arts said, Peter, you need to start coaching ASAP to the kids. I didn't feel comfortable. I barely just had like a blue belt, and I was like, nah, not me. And I had self-doubts for other personal reasons inside. I was battling, you know, alcohol and things like that, but I still work out. It was weird. That was just my thing with my balance. But people just, you know, you just said that that's going to get you better. I never understood it back then. And now that I've been in finance for 4 years, and I teach other people, and I help other people get better at what they desire, at my product, my topic, I totally understand now what he meant. The only way I was going to get even better was to start teaching the people under me that knew less. Even though 60-70% of the people above me were still beating me up in class. That didn't matter. And that was supposed to make me better, and I understand that now. So you are an expert at what you know, and don't ever have a self-doubt in that. I would say push forward, push hard this year in being an expert at what you love. You know, and so again, I just can't stress that anymore and how important that is. At the end of the day, you know, how you make yourself feel and how you feel in life is what matters the most. And but then doing it, if it makes you feel better to help others like I do, then definitely whatever it is that you're that expert at, take it, run with it, fly with it. Don't look back, and don't give a crap about what anybody says. You're gonna have to have criticism to grow anyway. By the way. Gotta get hit. I can't tell you if you go look through my YouTube videos and some of the stuff people have said, that's actually helped me grow. Just some dirty comments too sometimes. I don't care. You're gonna have to have that. Okay? That's part of growth. That's part of growing and being an expert in the especially in the social media world. All right, so let's go for it. Kick some ass and be that expert that you know that you are. Oh, and by the way, of course, Mr. Veer off subject a lot. You gotta excuse me, that's because I'm new at video recordings. One of the biggest motivators in marketing and some of these things like copywriting and being an expert, by the way, is Russel Brunson's book. So he's the founder of ClickFunnels. It's a software that I use to build for some of my sites and streamline some of my products and stuff. It's a little bit easier to do the building, no coding required and things, but he has a book he wrote. I'm almost through the whole thing, and so far it's great. So I'm not saying I'm done at the time of this video with it. Well, there's a link for it down below. Of course, it's an affiliate link for my wife as well, so she gets credit for it. The book is free; you just pay for shipping. If you're interested in that book, or go research about it a little bit more, by clicking that link down there, Dealing Impairment gets credit for it, and you can learn about a little bit more about a really easy to read book on becoming an expert in your industry, how to basically just the topic of where I began is just the first 2 chapters of this book. I mean, this guy gets deep into it. He has over 15 plus years of marketing and being an expert at his product, which is marketing and software. It really gives you his experience points and all the big mentors he's had. So usually in books, what do you gain, guys? You gain a lot of knowledge. Also in courses, right? You gain a lot of knowledge all compressed in one little thing. So I recommend it. My wife's the one that piles these books on my way. I read them. I try to put 30 minutes a day into them. So go check it out if you like. The link is down there below. And anyway, we'll see you next week.